The central thesis of Brigette Hyacinth, Leading in the Age of AI, is sharp, timely, and non-negotiable. The true challenge of the age of AI is not technological, it is human. While automation will handle complexity and repetition with unprecedented efficiency, it will also expose a massive leadership deficit. Dr. Hyacinth argues that the future of successful organizations hinges entirely on the ability of its leaders to provide the humanity, purpose, and ethical framework that machines simply cannot replicate. This book serves as an indispensable blueprint for transitioning from the obsolete command and control model, the paradigm of Motivation 2.0, to a truly human-centered leadership framework required for the age of AI. Our summary will focus on the actionable principles organized around the three core pillars in the book's title: inspiring teams, fostering culture, and elevating success. 1. The new leadership mandate, the obsolescence of algorithm. The foundational insight of the book is that the algorithmic work of the manager, the planning, tracking, and process enforcement, is now being optimized by AI. This does not make the leader irrelevant. It makes the leader's true job finally visible. Actionable insight. The greatest leadership vulnerability today is the lack of humanity. Your worth as a leader will no longer be measured by your technical knowledge, but by your emotional intelligence, EQ, and ethical intelligence, EI. The leader's new role. Shift from taskmaster to meaning maker. Stop policing the what and how of the work. Instead, focus on defining the why and nurturing the who. The leader's primary function is now to connect the human effort to the organizational mission. Embrace vulnerability. In an environment of constant technological disruption, leaders who model vulnerability, who openly admit what they don't know, foster the psychological safety essential for their teams to take necessary calculated risks and innovate. 2. Pillar 1. Inspiring teams through humanity and vision. The primary challenge of the AI age is the threat it poses to job security and personal identity. A high-performing team in this environment is one that feels stable, valued, and future-proofed by its leadership. Action steps for inspiring teams. A. Invest in unique human skills, the anti-automation strategy. Skills over tasks. Leaders must view AI not as a replacement, but as an enhancer. The organization must make heavy investments in uniquely human capabilities that AI struggles to replicate. This is your competitive moat. Action. Systematically identify skills gaps in creativity, complex critical thinking, emotional communication, and ethical reasoning. Create structured programs for reskilling and upskilling, framing them as career enhancement, not remediation. The goal is to evolve every human job into an AI-augmented role. Lead with purpose and empathy. The purpose vacuum. When AI handles routine tasks, the human is left with an existential vacuum. Leaders must ensure every role is connected to a compelling narrative that transcends quarterly reports. Employees must know who they are serving and why. Action. Implement purpose-driven feedback. Shift performance conversations from metrics alone to the individual's contribution to the greater mission. Ask team members, how has AI enhanced your capacity to pursue a larger purpose this quarter? C. Cultivate a culture of candor and inclusion. The candor dividend. Trust is the fuel for innovation. Leaders must foster environments where diverse ideas are welcomed and challenged without fear of retribution. This is particularly crucial as AI introduces potential biases. Action. Actively solicit dissenting opinions on AI implementation strategies. Listen first, then be understood, a foundational habit of highly effective leadership. 3. Pillar 2. Fostering culture, the digital trust fabric. Culture, according to Hyacinth, is the operating system of the age of AI. If the culture is rooted in fear, the organization will stagnate. If it is rooted in trust, it will innovate. Action steps for fostering a robust culture. A. Establish radical learning agility. Normalize failure. The pace of technological change means that what worked 6 months ago is likely obsolete today. Leaders must create a genuine safe space for experimentation, iteration, and failure. If employees are penalized for every mistake in the face of rapid AI integration, they will simply stop trying new things. Action. Institute post-mortem, not post-blame reviews for every failed project or AI experiment. Focus entirely on what was learned, not who was at fault. B. Implement robust ethical governance, the moral compass. Trust in systems. Trust is no longer just about interpersonal relationships. It's about trust in the systems that technology powers. Leaders must be the moral compass guiding the use of AI. Action. Develop clear, transparent AI ethics guidelines for data usage, bias mitigation, and decision-making. Ensure there is human oversight and accountability baked into every automated process. This is the only way to safeguard your brand's reputation and stakeholder trust. C. Prioritize well-being and digital detox. Manage the speed. AI accelerates the pace of business, increasing the risk of burnout. Leaders must actively manage the well-being of their teams to sustain high output. Action. Model and mandate boundaries. Encourage digital detox time. Ensure performance metrics focus on sustainable results and employee health rather than just raw, instantaneous output. 4. Pillar 3. Elevating success and building legacy. In the age of AI, success cannot simply be measured by increased efficiency, as AI will handle that naturally. Success must be redefined by the creation of human capital and long-term organizational agility. Action steps for elevating success. A. Redefine metrics for human capital. Measure what matters now. Move beyond simple productivity statistics. Focus on metrics that reflect the health and future readiness of your human workforce. Action. Implement human capital metrics such as employee skill acquisition velocity, how quickly staff are adopting new skills, internal mobility rates, how often employees are moving into new roles, retention rates, especially for high-potential individuals, and quantitative innovation output, number of new ideas tested. B. Build a legacy of adaptability. Future-proofing. The ultimate goal is to create an organization that can adapt and thrive through successive waves of technological disruption. Action. Design your leadership framework around the principle that change is the only constant. The most successful organizations won't be the smartest or the biggest. They will be the most agile, resilient, and authentically human. Conclusion. Dr. Hyacinth's Leading in the Age of AI delivers a powerful, non-technical message to every executive suite and management team. AI is your co-pilot, but human leadership sets the destination. The future of leadership is not about mastering the machine. It is about mastering human connection, ethical governance, and purposeful change. By implementing the action steps outlined in this book, by doubling down on empathy, investing in human skills, and fostering a culture of trust, leaders can ensure their organizations not only survive the age of AI, but use it as a springboard for extraordinary, human-driven success. This book is an essential read for anyone committed to leading people effectively in the 21st century.